aqui no paredão. Tô mandando desse jeito, se liga, pega a visão. Quando essa aqui.
What's up guys, welcome back to another video. So today we'll be exploring South Africa's very first mine, the mines under Gold Reef City, and it's known as Gold Reef Mines, so today we'll be exploring these mines. Last video you saw the Gold Reef City vlog. It was really good and we enjoyed a lot, and I hope you guys also enjoyed. So today we'll be exploring the mines, and before we move on, make sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and let's move on. This is the entrance of the mine, and from here we'll be going in. Guys, now we got the slide and a battery, so from here we can turn on the light, and from here we can turn on the light, and now they're gonna take us up from here in the left, and we'll let's go guys. We are in our lift right now and we'll be going inside the mines, around 70 meters and 250 feet inside underground, and I hope this journey will be nice and we'll survive. We are almost there. Oh, these are the mines, bro. So basically in later 1800s, the Europeans and the British and all, they came over to took over South Africa. Nah? There was no population in South Africa. It was known as the continent. And then later on, and then they started mining gold, and then Johannesburg came. So this thing is known as Gold Reef City.
Hello again, guys. Guys, my name is Neo, and I'm a tour guide here underground, right? First thing first, I'd like to say, welcome to Gold Reef City, welcome to Crown Mines. The shaft that we're currently in, they're called 14 shaft. 14 shaft was sunk in 1916, stopped in 1918, setting a world record for sinking speed. But the mine itself started operating from 1909. So they started operating from 1909, they stopped mining in 1977. Guys, we still have gold. But now, because it's no longer profitable, hence we stopped mining here at Crown Mines in 1977. So yeah, guys, the reason why we stopped here, it's because of this rock. Here. This rock, it's a reef. A reef is a gold bearing rock. You will always find it in an inclined position of 45 degrees going down. Oh. It's like this. All the way down. So guys, if you look closely again on the rock, it has this black and white shiny pebbles. This is where we get the gold from. So our gold here at Crown Mines, it's powder. It's not gold nuggets. That's the reason why we are done with our tour. I will be taking you back to the surface so that you can see how they get the gold from inside. All right. We have produced over 1.4 million kilograms of gold in this mine.
Guys, they just told us about how the gold was mined, and yeah, like they're about the drilling and everything. And now we are going deep into the mine.
We are at 14 shaft Crown Mines level 2, 75 meters underground, I would say. You are 246 feet underground. This is where we are currently at. But the mine still goes further down to level 57. Yes. It's 30,293 meters deep, 10,088 feet underground. But we will only remain on level 2. The water that we have inside the catch or the conveyance, that's about natural underground water. That is the water that is preventing all of us to go to other levels. They are all flooded. To be more exact, from where it's reaching first pocket, going all the way down, the whole place is flooded, guys. We can't go down there. Only scuba divers can go there. Thank you very much. Right here, we have our mercury alpha rectifier. So guys, back in the days, inside the mine there was no electricity. In 1926, we introduced the mercury alpha rectifier as the source of energy. It converted alternating current into a direct current. So it's AC to DC. They were using the mercury alpha rectifier to run traction for this locomotive here. Next year it will be exactly 100 years old, as it was built in 1926. Actually, this year, it's 2026. It's now 100 years old. Thank you.
So just now, this thing over here, this thing is 100 years old, like just today. Today is New Year, 2026, and it's basically 100 years old. They built it in 1926, and now it's 100 years old, bro.
So yeah, guys, everywhere you go inside the mine, you're going to come across such a place, alright? We call them the stoves. It's active stoves. This is where the miners used to go in and mine. They were mining inside there. They would literally crawl in there so that they can work. The wooden supporters that we have used as the temporary roof supporting structure, we used a eucalyptus tree or a blue gum tree. Reason being, it's very good in absorbing the water. It is super strong. It doesn't get water very easily, like the normal trees that we have in our yards. And then here, we have our natural underground water. This is the water that is preventing us to go to other levels. They are all flooded, as I explained that side. Guys, it looks clean and safe to drink. However, as the mine has been abandoned for such a long time, you need to purify the water first before you can drink it. Because it's high in iron and minerals. Are you okay? Thank you very much. Please follow the side.
So basically, the miners used to crawl in here and used to get the mines and coals and everything. And this water right is not clean at all. We cannot drink that. As you can see right here.
Ladies and gentlemen, this side is our development end area. Basically, this side, they are showing us or they're telling us about how the tunnels are created. Firstly, the mine geologist will map out where the body ore is, then sink the shaft towards that reef. Then, the mine surveyors, they are the ones who are doing these red lines. We call them grade lines or directional lines. They give direction to miners, which direction to take or to follow while mining or blasting. Alright guys, so back then, they didn't have any electricity and they had to open those 1 meter holes so that they can insert the dynamites for blasting. They were using a chisel and a hammer. And it was taking them 8 hours with that system, with a chisel and a hammer. Then, they introduced the compressed air drill or the compressed air jackhammer on a later stage. With it, it only takes 3 to 5 minutes to do a 1 meter hole. So ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to demonstrate how it works. Is it okay? So guys, it is nice and loud. Please cover your ears using your both hands. Okay. Everybody, cover your ears using your both hands, please. Is you okay? Thank you.
Cover your ears.
Problem, thank you. Thank you guys. Most of the miners, they lost their hearing due to that sound. Passenger box or the ore pass, alright. Our gold ore here, it comes from the level above, it's passed to the level below. They were using a 35 angle degrees to slope it down. And also, they were also using this cross plane to block it from falling on the floor. So guys, firstly, they will place the cocoa pen in golofan or hopper. After placing them, they will open the cross plane. Once it's full, then they will close the cross plane. They were also using a tally board as their calculator to calculate how many cocoa pens they have filled and moved out of the way. Guys, here we have 1 ton of rocks. And guess what? 1 ton only gives us 4 grams of gold. Yes, everything here. Yes, that's the reason why they stop mining, because it's no longer profitable. And again, for these rocks to flow down, behind the cousin jack box, there's a gentleman who's responsible for all these rocks flowing down. Thank you very much. Thank you. So guys, here we have our explosives. Alright. So back in the days, the dynamites, they were brought inside the mine in this brown wooden box. And if you can check the lid of the box, it has been inscribed Alfred Nobel. Man from Sweden. The guy that they named the Nobel Peace Prize after. He is the one who perfected dynamite in 1863. Hence they were mostly used in mining for blasting. So guys, they changed from the brown box. They changed from the brown box, they used the red one. Reason being, safety reasons again. Here we have our fuse box, alright. These are the fuses and the detonators that they used. So the fuse box and the dynamite box, they were always separated at all times. Reason being, safety reasons. If a fuse can cause a spark, it will detonate the dynamite and they will explode. Hence the fuse box and the dynamite box were separated. Thank you guys. Please follow me this side. Once you're done. Here a picture of where we get the gold from, alright. Where's the pretty girl? Yeah. Can you move this side? Wait, please mind your step. Come here. Come closer. Thank you. So, princess, this is the clear picture of where we get the gold from, alright? From this black and white shiny pebbles. Do you see them? This is where we get the gold from. So it's not gold nuggets, as I explained that side. It's powder. Are you okay? So guys, this is the cheese. This is the vein of the reef. Thank you very much.
Basically, in 1 ton of gold, I think 10 ton of gold, they only get 4 grams of gold powder, not even 4 kilograms, only 4 grams of gold powder.
Okay. Come closer, guys, please. Thank you. So, guys, here we have our water pump, all right? This is the pump that they were using to take out the water from the mine into a dam so that they can be able to work. The name of this pump, they call it Cameron Compressed Air Water Pump. Back then, guys, it could pump up to 30,000 liters per hour. That's how efficient it was. Thank you very much. Please follow me this. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this side is our tip and grizzly area. All right. This is the top part of the cousin jack box. After they blasted the rocks from the stoves, they bring them down here to this gentleman Vusi. His job is to break all these big rocks into tiny rocks. And he was using this big iron rod to do that. Then he will push them between the grizzly bars. From the grizzly bars, they will flow inside the cousin jack box. From the cousin jack box, they will go into a cocoa pan. Then they will be taken out on the next level. So guys, we are on level 2. We are going to provide level 3 with the rocks. Then level 3 will start the same process. Blast the rock from the stones, bring them down here to Vusi. Vusi will break them into small pieces using this big iron rod, push them between the grizzly bars. From the bars, flow inside the cousin jack box. From cousin jack box into a cocoa pan, then will be taken out on level 4. That's how the system goes until it gets to level 57. And again, guys, ladies and gentlemen, this side, it's our miners box waiting area. Here we have our team leader or the shift boss. Alright. So guys, before the shift starts on the surface, each and every miner is issued with a ticket by the mine clerk to come and give it to him. He will collect all the tickets and put them inside the miner's box. Once the shift ends, he opens the miner's box and gives them back one by one their tickets. That's how they monitor the movement of the people here underground. Because it might happen that the tickets that are in here, those people, they are trapped, they cannot move. Or they are injured, they cannot move. So what he will do, he will delegate a group of you to go and look for those who are remaining behind. Once everybody has been recovered or retrieved, then the blaster will continue with the work of the day and blast the rock. And then back there, we have 3 important posters. First 2 showing us how they were working and the tools that they were using. And the third one is talking about the language that they speak inside the mines. It is called Fanagalo. Fanagalo, guys, it's a unique language, it's a miners language. It was a combination of English, Zulu, and Afrikaans combined together to be made one language. Guys, back then,
Basically, now they're telling us about the mines and everything that happens in mines.
ladies and gentlemen, this side is our first aid station, alright? Only a qualified or a certified first aider would be here. Guys, we have a stretcher, we have a first aid box, we have a basin. Once you get injured, they will bring you here. Depending on the injury that you have sustained, that's when they will lift you up to the surface so that you can get further assistance. And if you can check, our first aid station, it has been painted white, it has a green cross and a green line. As they had no electricity back then, they were using these 2 signs to know where they were currently at. Are you okay? Thank you. Okay. In case of emergency. In case of emergency. So yeah guys, we're going to have a little exercise. We're going to climb 151 steps from underground to the surface. So guys, there is the emergency exit. It's 151 steps going all the way up. And next to the steps, we have the rail that they were using to take out the gold. Assisted by a rope or a winch to pull the cocoa pants out. And then,
Yes, we climb here. We take the steps here.
oh, this one.
These ones. This is the emergency exit.
So going back for me or we have to do stuff? For me?
So basically, in case of emergency, there were people, there are like 150.
Assisted by a rope or a winch to pull the cocoa pants out. And then,
Yes, we climb here. We take the steps here.
oh, this one.
These ones. This is the emergency exit.
So going back for me or we have to do stuff? For me?
So basically, in case of emergency, there were people, there are like 151 steps that they had to climb and then they had to go. So,
Please wait so that they can check everybody's here.
these are the mines where the first time the gold was found in Johannesburg, South Africa. That's why this place is named Gold Reef City. Now we are going back. It was actually fun. It was actually fun knowing the history and everything. We were here, and now we are going back to the surface. We're gonna take the lift again, and now we're gonna go back to the surface. And it was actually fun. I enjoyed it, bro. And I hope you guys also enjoyed. So make sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel. Guys, we were.
On the surface.
Because now we are done with the mine, and now we are going back to the surface. Guys, we are done with the mines, and now we are going somewhere. I don't know, but we are done with the mines. It was actually a good experience. I actually enjoyed it.
They are going to open the gate for you so that you can all go in and see how they made the gold.
Guys, in the next 10 minutes, they're gonna take us to a mine. They're gonna show us how the gold. Cheers. And they're gonna show us how the gold was melted. And in the next 10 minutes, we'll be. Yes. Here they will be showing us how the gold is smelt and the process and everything.
Now you can take out the gold. This is a process called cyanidation.
Yes,
It watches the chemicals separate the gold from all the powder and other contaminants. The powdered ore is being placed in a tank containing a weak solution of cyanide. The cyanide is chemically dissolved in the particles. Next, you see them add zinc to the tank, causing another chemical reaction. The zinc is taking the gold's place in the cyanide solution. It's setting the gold free. Now you see the filter press filtering the gold, but the gold still looks like black mud. And then you watch it moving the filter. Watching it smell. You feel the heat. 1062 degrees Celsius. It's hot. The gold is melting. The fluxes take away more impurities. You see the slag being removed, and then we pour raw bullion. That's beautiful stuff. But don't touch it. It's still hot. This crude bullion is now sent to the main refinery in Germiston for processing. accepted by the gold dealers throughout the world. Some gold is even refined up to 99.99% content. After heating and further sampling, the refined gold is then coated into bars weighing about 12.5 kilos, a process popularly known as the gold pour. Finally, the exact purity of each gold bar is stamped onto it. Virtually all of the gold produced is sold to the South African Reserve Bank, and then sold again to the international gold markets, the main gold being used. Gold is also used in many beautiful items of jewelry and coinage. But gold has many day-to-day uses as well. Gold does not tarnish or corrode. It's durable,